Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Kristen Maka with Futurity First Insurance Group, and welcome to Kristen's Nuggets of Knowledge. I just wanted to say that I am happily and safely back in Omaha, Nebraska from my trip to Mexico. Today, I wanted to ease back into the videos and just go over a little general information on all health insurance. So we're going to start with Lingo. You want to know what's happening with your insurance, how it works, and how it pertains to you. What do you say? Shall we go grab a couple of nuggets of knowledge? Shall we? The terminology I'll be going over is very generic. I want to make sure that you know how you're paying for your insurance as well as how these specific different network plans work. So let's go over a few of the terms. We've got premium. So what is premium? Premium is the amount of money to be paid for your insurance. It's sort of like your monthly bill for Netflix. This is your monthly bill or premium for your insurance. Whether it's monthly, quarterly, or annually, it's something that you need to pay to actually have the availability to have the coverage for yourself. Next up, we have deductible. Now, deductible is a specified amount of money the insured must pay before the company will actually pay a claim. So a lot of different insurance plans have several different amounts of deductibles. A lot of the times, very low premium insurances will have very high deductibles. So you're not paying a lot to actually have the coverage, but once you actually need to utilize the coverage, then you're going to pay a lot out of pocket right away before your insurance benefits will kick in. Next up, we've got copayment. So copayment is a set rate that the insured pays, in addition to then what the insurance company pays. So copayments are typically right on your card itself. It'll actually have a listing of, if you go to your primary care doctor, it costs you $10. If you go see a specialist, it's going to cost you $50. If you are in an emergency, it's going to cost you $100. But it's just a set amount of money that you pay just to access that particular service. Now, when you're having that service, sometimes you also, on top of the copay, need to pay coinsurance. And coinsurance is not a set amount of money. It is a percentage of the actual cost of the care. Now, your insurance company will pay the other percentage of that care, but you are still responsible for some of that care that you have, and that is what coinsurance is. Maximum out of pocket. So this maximum out of pocket has to deal with how much money that you spend, typically annually, throughout the year, and it sets a limit on your billable care. So everything aside from your premiums go towards maximum out of pocket. If these items aren't listed on your card somewhere, they will be in your either your summary of benefits or your EOC, evidence of coverage. And in either of those, your summary of benefits is just a very, very brief listing of everything that most certainly should have your maximum out of pocket, your MOOP. I like that. MOOP. It will also have your coinsurance and your copayments listed out for all the different services that you can acquire through that insurance. But if it's not in the summary of benefits, it will most certainly be in your evidence of coverage. Now, your evidence of coverage is typically a big, thick book that comes to you and includes all of the services that is included in your insurance. Next up, I have a couple different listings of different types of plans that may be available for you. One is an HMO. So an HMO is a health maintenance if I can get that straight, health maintenance organization. So your health maintenance organization is a plan that the company that you're getting the insurance through has created partnerships with different providers. And in an HMO, you have to utilize that partnership. If you decide to utilize out-of-network doctors, your insurance is not going to pay squat. Typically, HMOs are more cost-effective. So if that's your plan, that would be the way to go. But just remember, utilize the in-network doctors only, or you're going to have some crazy out-of-pocket costs. And we don't want that for you, because I would not want that for myself or for anyone I care about. And that includes you. Next up, we have a PPO. So now with a PPO, there are a network of doctors that create partnerships within your insurance company. However, they're designed a little more flexible. So you can utilize doctors outside of the network, but you're going to have a much higher coinsurance, copayment, you name it, maybe even deductible. That's just something that you have to keep in mind. So our HMO and our PPO are the two most popular plans out there, but we do have a third one that's kind of popular, and it is the POS. Not to be confused with a piece of you know what. It is a point of service plan. Now, a point of service plan is very, very similar to a PPO. The only differences is you have to have a primary care physician already on file for your POS. And if you want to see subsequent doctors, you have to be referred. Those are the only major differences between those two plans. Lastly, and most importantly, I know I was doing my best to stay away from Medicare, but it's just what I do and I can't. We need to talk about Lingo as far as Medicare goes. We want to talk about Medicare Supplement or Medigap. Now, does anybody know the difference between those two terms? Anybody? Any at all? No? No takers? Well, guess what? They are the same thing. There's no difference whatsoever. I have so many individuals telling me they have a Medicare supplement and they end up pulling out their original Medicare card or a dental card. I understand that a lot of people just don't know, but it is the biggest pet peeve of mine. So if I have a soapbox to stand on, this is going to be it. If you say you have a Medicare supplement, that means that you have a plan that covers what original Medicare does not. And those are plans like a Plan G, a Plan F, a Plan M, a Plan N, K. It's like alphabet soup for Medicare supplements. But that's what a Medicare supplement is. Thank you so much for tuning in today and listening and hearing a little nugget of knowledge for yourself. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. If you do, please like, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do to help me get this information out and out and out to the world. If you want to take on a challenge today, challenge accepted? I hope so. Please share with one friend that you know would benefit from this information. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.